Probably because you don't listen. Both IBM and OBM will work at the same time. Default gateway could either be on the in-band or the out-of-band subnet. Set it however you want. This is why your in-band and your out-of-band need to be in different subnets, so that the radio knows which one to use. Remember that you can keep in-band management as a backup even if you're only using out-of-band. Likewise, I can tell you of one customer that uses in-band management, but has the out-of-band management wired to a local switch on an unroutable subnet, just in case they needed it. Okay. It was easier for them to do IBM, one port, because they could get to both sides of the traffic and all that over one thing. However, they had the out-of-band as a backup on the local switch. They could telnet to that switch, and then from there they could telnet to the radios or SSH. Remember, if you use RPS or do loopback testing or Spanish reshuts the port down, that you might lose in-band management. I mentioned before, check the gateway via the debug route command. Make sure it's loaded in there properly. What I typically see when it's not is if you set the gateway before you set the subnet for your IBM, the radio will reject it. Because if you set the gateway and it realizes it's not really a local gateway, it'll say, that can't be my gateway, it's not local. And it'll delete it. Okay. So look at the route command, you should see it. Once you set this up, try from the radio, the debug prompt, try pinging your router or your switch. If you can ping it, then try pinging the next hop. Then try pinging the next hop. You could actually do a trace route if you needed to. But that'll at least get you going with it. Then likewise, you can try from the switch pinging the radio. Okay, try doing all that before you go farther. Untagged certainly makes this easier because you can plug your laptop into it. Okay, at least to understand how it works. But with the tagging, make sure you set up your switch port mode in a trunk. You allow the VLAN over and so forth. Any questions? This is your last choice.